Hey guys, it's Katy at scrappinkaty.ctmh.com, and today is day 3 of the COAPA Cutfiles 20 Days of Christmas and Summer Cutfiles. So if you're halfway around the world, here are the summer prompts, but I will be playing along with the Christmas prompts this month. So let's take a look at what I have to share. So for today's prompt, it's mixed media, and I have chosen this cut file from COAPA. It's the confetti wreath, and I thought that it would just be really cool to put some mixed media between those holes. So this is actually going to serve as a stencil of sorts, and then I have another 6x8, just that's going to be my base page. So I am going to line that up. Now there is a bigger portion at the bottom, because that is, I'm going to kind of tie a bow right here to make it look like a wreath, and then maybe do some journaling down here. So I've pulled two mixed medias, I guess, the gloss spray and the turquoise, and I love the gloss spray because it really is. It's called gloss spray because it has a gloss finish. You'll see it here in a second, and it dries really, really fast. And then I also pulled the Solar Flare Stickle Gel. Say that real fast. Solar Flare Stickle Gel. Yes. So the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is put this on. And it is jelly-like. That's the only way I can explain it. It's gelatinous, but you'll see once it goes in, not only does it have the gold on there, but it has little specks of things. So there are different kinds. One has little stars, one has just big chunks of glitter, and I am just using some removable labeling tape just to make sure this little stencil does not move. And I'm just going to stir it. It's not really necessary, but can you see all of that? It's got stars in it. It's just so sparkly. And I am just going to thinly run this over those circles and that confetti wreath file. And so this is day 3 again. Like I mentioned, there are Christmas prompts and summer prompts. So if you are halfway around the world, or if you are in one of those super warm states, you could be playing along using the summer prompts. Of course, I'm in Texas, and even though we're a pretty warm state, I'm going to be playing along with the Christmas prompts. And then I'll leave links down below to all the other girls, but you definitely want to visit Virginia's YouTube. She'll have links to the Facebook group. She's been giving away free cut files. It's just been fun over there seeing all the things she is doing to celebrate these 20 days. Okay, so I think that is good enough for what I was wanting to do. So I am going to just run a heat gun over that right quick. Okay, so can you see that sparkle? And you can see there's little stars every once in a while. So really loving that. Okay, so this was like this. So now I'm going to turn it like this. Maybe I want to really get that dry first. Let me dry it some more. Okay, so now that that's dry, I had to stop the heat gun because, you know, it's a gel, and so it was basically, I think, keeping it liquid by using the heat gun. So I just let that dry for about 30 minutes, and like I said, I flipped this around. So this is how we put on the Stickles glitter gel. And so I'm going to flip it around. And, you know, I kind of have to have it up a little bit because my space is up there now instead of down here. And I'm just going to use that same tape from the last time. And then I'm going to use that gloss spray. And I just want to cover that. Here's some scratch paper. Just want to cover that just to make sure that I don't get it on my base page. So now let's see how this pans out. Well, you know, I hardly ever use these as sprays. I just use them as to, you know, kind of fling, if that's a word, fling it all over my project. So I'm pretty sure there's dried paint in there, which is okay. So we're going to set that aside, and then I'm going to get a paintbrush and I'm going to paint it on. Okay, not going to lie, pretty nervous. So I've painted this on and I love it. I'm just afraid it's going to go underneath. So I'm going to kind of dab it and try to get in the holes as much as possible without getting under the holes, if that makes sense. And then let's try not to spill it. If you've been following me for a while, you've seen me do that recently. It went all over my table. Okay, so at this point, I would love to be able to pull it up and see how it looks, but I think we're already too far in that I'm going to just go with the flow here. So I'm going to finish this off camera, and then I will not reveal it until you guys come back. So we can either ooh and ah together, or we can think, oh crap, she should have stopped while she was ahead. So I'll finish this and be right back. Okay, I have finished. I did not peek at all. I'm saving it for you guys. It's not quite dry yet, but it does not take long to dry at all. So, okay, so not exactly what I wanted, but you guys can learn from my mistakes, right? Okay, so the good thing about that is a mess up is always an opportunity for embellishment. So this right here can be some sort of something. Okay, so here it is, all dry. I think I am going to put the bow at the top so I can hide these with my little photo. So this daily page is going to document this year. Instead of like regular advent calendars, I got the 12 coffees of Christmas and the 12 cocos of Christmas for each of the younger kids. And then I even got my mom one, but she got 24 days of Christmas. So, and then I think I'll put a bow up top. I kind of want it oversized, just to kind of take up some of that space. Actually, I think I might actually retie it with long tails on both. No, the most unfair thing to me is ribbon and the cost of ribbon because I want to use so much of it, but it's probably one of the most expensive things that I have, and I have tons. I mean, by no means am I even going to come close to running out, but you know, in my mind, I think I'm going to. So, wouldn't it be neat if I could actually do those little curls? So I'm thinking about using Yum and this and maybe a heart. But you know what? Let me get my bow glued down. It's going to be the easiest thing to do. Just using glue dots. I don't think I need to glue those down. And then I wanted to kind of play with this. I'm just going to attempt to pull this up and see how it looks. If it's not all the way down. I don't know, I'm kind of torn. So I think I am. I think I'm going to cut it off right there. And then do the same on this side. Okay, so I think I want to, in all of that blank space, I think I want to kind of add the title Merry Christmas to Me. So I'm going to have that there. I think I'm going to do it in the candy apple. Now, since my photo is already glued down, I want to make sure that I don't get ink on my block that then gets on my photo. So, no ink. Christmas. Let's do Merry. And then I'll just find a font that says to me. Okay, so I found these stickers for the to me. Okay, so Merry Christmas to Me. And you can see that I added just some little small hearts. And then I want to come back with these that I was talking about. So I want to say Yum. And then I don't know about Perfect, Winter, Hello December. I think I just want to do Yum, and I like that that kind of brings in the gold. And I think that's it. I was thinking about maybe some stars here and there, you know, because this is kind of blank. I think what I'll do is Just add some black journaling lines. It's usually like what I like to do when there's a white page that's just a little bit too bare. You'd be surprised what some hand-drawn lines can do to a page. Just to make it seem like it's just not infinite, if you know what I mean. And I think that's what this layout was doing for me. So, definitely like that better. And I'll just draw a little bow right there. Usually I do these if I have 2 lines around, but I think it kind of lends itself to some more doodling. Okay, that, and then I'm going to add my journaling lines, and then we will be done. So I'm going to pull this out. Since I've got that photo on there, well, I was going to try. I was thinking maybe, but nope. So put it right there, make sure this is straight, and then just draw journaling lines every 1/4 inch. Okay, and I think I like it. So, yep, that will be that. And then again, that is for day 3 with the topic or the prompt of mixed media on the Christmas prompts. Remember, there are summer prompts. I'll leave those here in just a second so you can take a look, and I'll also leave links down below to all the girls who are playing along on day 3. And then remember, go check out Virginia's YouTube channel because she'll have links to the Facebook group where you can go join, and then she's been giving away free cut files, and then of course there is a coupon code for some cut files to her shop. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I will see you tomorrow for day 4. Yeah, I'm losing track. Day 4.